Okay, third grade language. Remember, today is week 8, day 3. It is Wednesday, May the 13th. So we only have a half of this week and next week. Then we're done, okay? So work hard. Stay with me so we can finish strong. You guys are doing great. So just keep going. Come on. Don't let up on me here for another week and a half. Today in language, we're going to talk about one word today, and it's right here on the board, and it's pronounced homonyms. Homonyms. We've talked about synonyms, and we've talked about antonyms. Today we're going to talk about homonyms. Now, synonyms, look at the S, they mean the same. They mean about the same thing. Happy and glad. Okay? Antonyms are opposites. Happy and sad. Right? Homonyms are words that sound exactly the same way, but they are different in their meaning and they are spelled differently. So let's look at our page. It's page 181. Find that language page. Homonyms are words that sound alike or nearly alike but have different meanings. And most homonyms are spelled differently. For example, blue and blue. B-L-U-E is a color blue, and B-L-E-W is to move air. But those sound like blue, blue. They sound exactly the same. That's called a homonym. But they're not spelled the same, and they have different meanings to them. Look at the next example. Two, two, two. Exactly like T-W-O means the number 2. T-O-O means also, and T-O is used when two or T-W-O are not correct. And then the last example they give you is right and right. They sound exactly alike. They're homonyms. They sound exactly alike. They're not spelled the same way, and they don't mean the same thing. The first one, R-I-G-H-T, is a direction. Turn to the right. And W-R-I-T-E means to make letters, numbers, or words, to write. Here's what they want us to do. Draw a line from each word in column A to the homonym in column B. They sound exactly alike. So fair matches with fair. The first fair, F-A-I-R, is like when we go to the county fair. And the second one, fair, is like a fee you would pay to ride on the bus, a bus fare. Okay, do you see how they mean different things? Okay, cent and cent. C-E-N-T is like a word for a penny. And S-E-N-T means to send something. He sent a letter in the mail. Okay, knot and knot. K-N-O-T is to tie it in a knot. And N-O-T is a negative word, not. Nose and nose. We know this one, N-O-S-E is your nose. K-N-O-S-E sounds exactly the same, but it's you know something in your head, your brain, you know it. And then right and right. Okay, do the same thing with the next box. Remember, they sound exactly alike. And then down here in Think B, complete each sentence choosing the correct homonym. Didn't David write Psalm 23? Which right do we want? We want W-R-I-T-E, right. We've had several deer in our yard. Which one's the animal? D-E-E-R is the animal. It seemed colder today than yesterday. Seemed, S-E-E-M-E-D. The other seamed. In your clothing, you have a seam, something that is joined together, seamed. A slight breeze blew across the field. Which one? B-L-E-W. Okay, not the color. Our team has won 7 games. Won. W-O-N. The other one is a number, right? But those sound exactly the same. Wasn't it 8 games, Blake? Which 8? E-I-G-H-T. The other is like to eat something. All right, draw lines to connect the homonym with its meaning. One, O-N-E. What's that match with? A single person or thing, just one. How about one, W-O-N? Letter C, did win. C, S-E-E, to look at, and S-E-A, sea is a body of water. All right, the only box you need to do is back up there if you haven't done it already, is match us up. What did I tell you? It's just an easy lesson. We have a quiz today. And your quiz today talks about synonyms and antonyms. They're going to give you a set of words. You have to tell me if they mean about the same thing or if they are opposite. If they mean about the same thing, they're synonyms. You're going to put an S. If they're opposite, you're going to put an A for antonym. And then you have proofreader marks, capital letters. No commas, no end marks, just capital letters. Be careful. Make sure you get every word that needs a capital letter. And don't capitalize things that you shouldn't capitalize. Do not capitalize the seasons of the year. All right, you're going to do that in just a moment, but we're going to look at our spelling list. List 30. Everybody find it. We're putting L-Y onto these words. Right? We're going to spell say. You ready? Gratefully. G-R-A-T-E-F-U-L-L-Y, gratefully. Hopefully. H-O-P-E-F-U-L-L-Y, hopefully. Faithfully. F-A-I-T-H-F-U-L-L-Y, faithfully. Joyfully. J-O-Y-F-U-L-L-Y, joyfully. Carefully. C-A-R-E-F-U-L-L-Y, carefully. Painfully. P-A-I-N-F-U-L-L-Y, painfully. Helpfully. H-E-L-P-F-U-L-L-Y, helpfully. Finally, F-I-N-A-L-L-Y, finally. Bravely. B-R-A-V-E-L-Y, bravely. Truly. T-R-U-L-Y, truly. Weekly. W-E-E-K-L-Y, weekly. Boldly, B-O-L-D-L-Y, boldly. Lovely, L-O-V-E-L-Y, lovely. Hungrily, H-U-N-G-R-I-L-Y, hungrily. And sleepily, S-L-E-E-P-I-L-Y, sleepily. Springtime, S-P-R-I-N-G-T-I-M-E, springtime. Barefoot, B-A-R-E-F-O-O-T, barefoot. Refreshing, R-E-F-R-E-S-H-I-N-G, refreshing. Blooming, B-L-O-O-M-I-N-G, blooming. And fragrant, F-R-A-G-R-A-N-T, fragrant. Very good. All right, so we do have that quiz to take, quiz 16. You say, I don't know what that word is. I don't mind if you ask somebody what a word means. Don't ask them if those are synonyms or antonyms. You decide that. Remember, I always have somebody that does the opposite. Synonyms mean the same. Antonyms are opposites. So get the S and the A. Okay, S, same. A is antonym, opposite. Okay, so be very careful when you go through those.